Hi everyone, and welcome to an episode of Jab in the Hut. Sorry I didn't do a preview to obviously the Lazio Celtic game, but I've been a wee bit busy and forgot. Here we are today, the post match reaction. Uh, you know, Again another disappointing turn of events in Europe. We just can't seem to get it right now. And, the only thing I can say is possibly the only people to blame are the board because they haven't invested well enough in the team and the quality of the bench and anything towards that. The only thing I'll say about tonight's performance is that the performance was good. We absolutely did not deserve to lose 2-0 to a mediocre Lazio side that would probably struggle against a St Mirren or a Ross County if they were playing in the Scottish League. Let's be honest. Lazio are sitting 11th in the league and they're managing to top their Champions League group tonight by 10 points. That just shows you the effort that Lazio have put into this. They know that Europe is probably going to be most impressive, and these clubs generally put more effort into Europe than they would the domestic league. Now, I'm not saying that Celtic should probably think about that. I'm just basically saying that, there's the priorities. Fix my glasses here because they're hanging down my nose. I thought certain players did well. I'm not going to hold it against the team because at the end of the day, the team had a hard task tonight, and that was to win a game in the Stadio Olimpico. And I thought the fans were great. You could hear them sing all game. But the one thing that really annoyed me was Yang's chance. Yang's chance. I mean, come on. Why did they header it right across the goal? I mean, could you not think to yourself and say, take some time and go, boom, there you go, it's in the goal. And it makes me think, are we going to be better next season in Europe? Like, if we win the league this season, are we going to be better in Europe next season? And the answer to that is, I don't know. I've not got a clue. And that's the scary thing as Celtic fans. Like we watch the games or we go to the games, you know what I mean? Like, I've not got the money to go to the games, unfortunately. I wish I could. I wish I could go every Saturday and every either Tuesday or Wednesday if we're in the Champions League, or every Thursday if we're in the Europa League. I wish we could go. Like, I wish I could go. But, it's for the people that can afford it, for the people that are paying the season tickets, for the people that are paying just to go to the matches sometimes. It's a lot of money for us to pay. And to get all right, okay, that's put in perspective right here, right now. Europe hasn't really helped us with suspensions and injuries, and just stuff like that. It's kind of felt like it's been against us a little bit. So I can understand why every Celtic fan's a bit kind of, well, it's not fair, But when you try and compete in games like this was your game to try and make us qualify for Europa League and stay in Europe at least for a little bit longer. I just think we weren't ready. We got Brendan in, and Brendan had to work with Ange Postecoglou's team from last year. That's it. So Brendan obviously says to himself, well, if I'm bringing on the bench, I need to bring on home. But then again, he sacked home in 2 league games, halfway through the games, because he's not been good enough. So this is what I'm talking about. I mean, Bernardo tonight was great. He was great. He was really, really good. But is he going to be progressive with the ball and take it forward? I don't know. I don't think he's that kind of player. And that's what I'm talking about. We've signed players that you want to basically cut a gem out of. And sometimes you can't do that. So yeah, tonight's 2-0 defeat to Lazio, it's hard to take because Celtic didn't deserve it. We didn't. We played, Celtic had 4 chances to their 5. And their 5 chances probably came at the end of the game when Celtic tired. So yeah, it can be Celtic's fault because they tired. But at the end of the day, like, you know, when you've got James Forrest starting, and the only thing he can do is pass into the centre or pass it back and lose the ball. And I'm not saying this towards James Forrest because he's been a great servant to the club. But maybe he's just a bit too old to be playing in these games. I mean, when Mikey Johnson came on, I seen a bit of energy. It was great. But then you never really seen anything else because the ball wasn't getting past him. It's annoying for us Celtic fans because we have chances and we don't get deflections like Lazio did. And by the way, Carter Vickers couldn't do anything about that. The deflection basically taken it away from him. And Carter Vickers was like, holy shit, what did I do? You actually seen him going like that. Ah, for fuck's sake. It's the luck that Celtic have got. And that's just that. With referees, with refereeing decisions, with injuries, with suspensions. It's like it's been a hoodoo for Celtic this year in Europe. You know, we've had performances out of players that have been really, really good. I mean, look at that Atletico Madrid performance at Celtic Park. That was great. It was a great, great performance. If we had more quality in that midfield and in that defence, we'd probably have won that game. We would have probably won the Lazio game as well. And we would have probably been in second position in that Champions League group. And we would have qualified. But again, that's me speculating. And I'm a little bit angry. But we move on. This game tonight, I didn't have much to think about it, to be honest. I thought Celtic did well until the last basically 10 minutes when we got seriously unlucky, and then Ciro Immobile turned into, you know, just one of the players that come on and change a game. And let's be honest, Maurizio Sarri is a good manager. He's a good manager. You know, it's unfortunate the way he got treated at Chelsea, but at the end of the day, Maurizio Sarri, would you take him at Celtic? Probably. Anyway, there we go. 2-0 against Lazio today. Not deserved. Not the result that we wanted, but we need to be proud of our Celtic team because they tried their best. Just like we do every season when we have a good performance against a team, but we lose, which seems to be the running commentary of every Celtic fan that watches these games. So the only thing I can say is doing something means everything, and just keep being positive because we need to be, and that's it. We're Celtic supporters. We're not Man City supporters, or we're not Real Madrid supporters. We're not AC Milan supporters. We're not Inter Milan supporters. We're not Paris Saint-Germain supporters. We're just Celtic supporters. And we're Celtic supporters that play in a SPFL league that lets plastic pitches be allowed. It's a bit negative there. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure everybody feels the same as me. Bring on that Atlantic League, that's what I say. I know, I'm terrible. Right, anyway guys, doing something means everything, and be good to yourselves, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. If you're out in the pub tonight, go home, sleep it off, wake up the next day, have a big breakfast, have some sausages, have some black pudding, wrap them in a wrap or a baguette. Have some eggs, beans, link sausage, square sausage. These are all the things that are ringing off my head because I'm not eating them now. You know, like I'm eating bran flakes, which I call bum flakes. You know what I mean? Because, you know, they're just so damn tasty. So yeah, just, you know, smile a wee bit. It's, you know, we might get a result against Feyenoord, which will absolutely mean fuck all. But we'll try our best, eh? Let's keep supporting our team. Anyway, see you later. Catches.